Sorry about the glare coming off my glasses, but what can you do? I am back with an unboxing video as I promised last time in my like February chatty book update thing. Today I am unboxing the January box for Fairyloot book box, which I have here. The theme was Greek mythology, so if you haven't got your box yet or you don't want spoilers, then look away, because I'm going to be showing you everything that's inside the Fairyloot box for January. I was really looking forward to this box. There was a little bit of a delay. I'm just going to try and move this slightly. I might have to actually take my glasses off and not see. Yeah, there was a bit of a delay for this one, unfortunately, but it can't really be helped with Brexit and a global pandemic and all that kind of stuff. So let's get into it and start unboxing the box. Unboxing the box. I just have to say that I really like the design inside the Fairyloot box. It's really pretty. Anyway, so let's go with the spoiler card first. This was the design. This is all the details on there. If you want to read, I don't know, I'll post this on Instagram for you to see later on in the month. But yeah, this was the art for the book, showing the theme Greek mythology. I was really excited about this theme. I predicted the book because I knew it was a release coming up, and I read a preview chapter on NetGalley. So yeah, I was really excited about this, and I really like the theme. I've always been a big fan of like Greek mythology. It's one of my favourites to kind of read about. I love the Trojan War stuff, the Odyssey, the Iliad. I really like the Stephen Fry like retellings. I think they're done really, really well. So yeah, let's just go right in then. So in every Fairyloot box, you get a little, what's that say? Oh, just fairy scoop. Yeah, a little fairy scoop. On the back, it's got the things and the details for next month, the theme, which will be what the future holds, and then some inside interview. There's inside information. So there's an author interview, and then a little bit more about when the read along is going to be, and the photo challenge, and then a little fun fact as well. So the author for this book, the book is Law by Alexandra Bracken. So there's a little interview in there with her. And then, as I've already opened the box, because, you know, can't help myself, everything's kind of rejigged. So we're going to go straight in. This is the character art card with the author letter. Sorry about the banging. So yeah, just a little letter from the author talking about the book. I love the art there. I love the Medusa shield. I think that's really cool. Yeah, I'm not sure who these characters are, but they look cool and they look pretty fierce and they look like they're gonna kick your butt. So yeah, that's the character art card. And then I'm gonna go straight into the bits and pieces. So the props this month are all very, I don't know really, they're all different, I guess. First is this kitchenware spatula wooden spoon thing with a quote. I will look at the spoiler card to make sure I get everything right of who it's from. So this is a wooden spatula designed by at KD Platters, and it's a quote from A Lovely War by Julie Berry, which I've not read, so very handy, very useful. I like to cook, so that will be used well. Next, I think this is my favourite item. So this is a little ceramic trinket tray. And it is based on Cupid or Eros and Psyche, and it's really lovely actually. So yeah, I'm just gonna get that out now. It's the trinket dish. There we go. Oh, I love that. It's beautiful, lovely design. That's gonna go straight on my altar, I think as well. Yeah, there's a close up there. I love that. It's such a nice little thing. I like little trinket trays. I find them really useful. And they make nice little props in photos. So this is designed by Tarajar, and yeah, it's just featuring Eros and Psyche. So yeah, I think that's a lovely little addition. It fits the theme really, really well. So next up, every month you get tarot cards. So we have these two, which are the 3 and 4 of Wands, and the art's lovely on them. So these are by Ars28, at Ars28 on Instagram, and inspired by the Wrath and the Dawn, which I have but have not read yet. So it's always good. I always find it really useful to have character art when I'm reading, because sometimes I find it really easy to picture the characters. Sometimes I struggle a bit, so having character art really helps me picture who I'm reading about. Okay, so next up is this one, which is an iron-on patch, but based on the book. It's based on Medusa, which is very similar to the shield, and is from Alessa's World. And that's really cool. I don't have much use for iron-on patches, although I'm glad it has instructions on the back. I will find something to iron that onto, because I actually think that's really, really cool. I really like that. Okay, next up is every month you get a bookmark with the theme art, which is really cool. So there's that one. That'll go in my stash of Fairyloot bookmarks. The one I really love though is this month came with a metal mark, which is here. I love that. That is amazing. It's got a little tassel. That's absolutely stunning. And this is by Monolime Art. So yeah, I think that looks really, really cool. Enamel bookmark. And it's Athena, the goddess of war and wisdom, which is really cool. I love that. Okay, then I think we have an art print here, which is again by Ars28 and is from the Percy Jackson books. I've not read Percy Jackson. I've only seen the film that people don't like. So yeah, I love the theme in though. I think it's something I don't know if I'll ever read, just because it's maybe I'm a bit old for it now. I don't know. Who knows? I might do, I might not. But yeah, art looks really, really cool. So there's that one. Then next up is a book sleeve, which is themed on the book Circe, which I think is in this thing of books that this is balancing on, but I haven't read it yet. I have been saying that since the beginning of last year. I've had it a year and I still haven't read Circe. I really need to get around to it. But yeah, this is the book sleeve themed on that one. It's a really good size. It's a zip pouch as well. So again, I don't really use these for books, again, because I've not been anywhere, but I love it. Anyway, the quote is, "But in a solitary life there are rare moments when another soul dips near yours as stars once a year brush the earth." So yeah, I love it's very autumnal actually. It's not very kind of spring, but it's very kind of well themed. And that was created by Chatty Nora. So yeah, I love that. That's really cool. And then the last item is the book, and I'm really excited to read this actually. So there's the front cover of the dust jacket. So the cover of the original has like the Medusa logo, this logo on the front. So this is just this. I kind of like it. I kind of like the marble effect, and then the eye there, because obviously it seems like it's gonna be Medusa-esque, just with all the eye, the artwork that's come with it, and obviously a stair turns you to stone. But I love the print. That's really cool. The spine is really pretty as well, and there's a snake on the printed edges. I think it's like they're gold. It's definitely the kind of gold you would picture with like Greek mythology and stuff. Kind of reminds me of that kind of golden glow that gods may have around them. Anyway, let's look under. Oh, can I as well? Actually, the papers I love the end papers. I think that's really cool. It's like a lightning effect. Anyway, I have to say Fairyloot special edition books are getting better and better. Like, I think this time last year was when I got my first book, which was Woven in Moonlight, was the first book from last year, which was the January box, and I was just really amazed that it had like art on the dust jacket, and like on the reverse of the dust jacket. I'd never seen that before. But there was like no spread edges or anything like that, and then throughout the year they've just, God, like the year I've been subscribed, they've just got better and better and better. I think Kingdom of the Wicked was probably my favourite. With the spread, I love the stencil edges. I think they look so good. And I love this. Like, this is under the dust jacket as well. So this is kind of the cover that it has on the original dust jacket. And like that, it's lovely gold foil print. Just looks really, really cool. But yeah, the editions have just got better and better. I think I loved Kingdom of the Wicked last year. That was a gorgeous edition. Fable was really pretty as well, with the like shimmery blue edges. Bone Cries Dawn, that had like shimmery edges as well. I like the kind of shimmery edges. I think they look really shimmery edges. I think they look really good. But this is lovely. Like, I kind of love the colour. Like, it's, yeah, it's looking really bright in there. It's like looking much more orange, but it's kind of a little bit more brassy, I think, in real life. A bit more goldy. But yeah, anyway, so that's under the cover, and then there's also the art under the dust jacket as well, like the reversible dust jacket, which is there. But I think that just looks really, really good. Yeah, so I'm really, obviously with the thing on the spine, the snake is to match there. Yeah, I'm really looking forward. So Hunt or Be Hunted, it kind of makes me feel it's going to be like some sort of Hunger Games type book. It's fine. Adam will, my partner can deal with my son. I think he's trying to get into my eldest's bedroom. So in modern day New York, a murderous game is about to begin. That Argon, every 7 years for 1 week only, Zeus punishes the gods by forcing them to walk the earth as mortals, savagely hunted by the descendants of ancient bloodlines, all eager to kill a god and seize the divine power and immortality. After her family were brutally murdered by a rival line, Law Perseus fled, turning her back on the Argon's cruel promises of eternal glory. For years, Law has honoured her parents' memory by doing one thing, surviving. For years, she has pushed away dark thoughts of revenge until now. As the next game dawns, Law finds Athena gravely wounded on her doorstep. The goddess offers her an alliance against their mutual enemy and a way to leave the Argon behind forever. But Law's decision to rejoin the hunt will come at a deadly cost and may not be enough to stop the rise of a new god with the power to destroy all of humanity. Sounds really good. It looks really good. I'm very much excited. I'm very, very excited to read this one. I think it's going to be really good. I've heard good things by people that have read the full arcs. Like, I read a little snippet. I really liked how it kind of starts and how it began. That was an unedited snippet as well, so obviously I don't know how much has changed. The book is signed as well, which is always a really lovely addition, because like I really value how much extra work that takes, like the publishers, to put together when they come up with these special editions. And just have, the book has a cast list at the very back, just so you know, I'm not reading, just having a look. I always find it really useful when they do extra bits like that. So it looks like it's just over 450 pages long. And there's a map. Yes. Oh, and then they've got a bit of extra information at the beginning with the living lines and the dead lines. And a poem. It looks like at the beginning of sort of little thing. So yeah, the map. It's kind of a little bit like if you've ever seen the Shadowhunters maps, where it's sort of like difference between the mortal world and the Shadowhunter world. So it's like a grid of New York, really, with a couple of points that are brought up. which is really cool. So I'm really looking forward to reading that one. I think it's going to be really good. Yeah, overall, I'm really impressed with this box. I wasn't sure at first, like how things were going to turn out, because I don't tend to read many spoilers that come in. Two happy children now. Yeah, anyway, so I was really looking forward to it, but I wasn't really sure what to expect, and I'm really impressed. I think the book looks really, really good. I'm looking forward to reading it, and I'll probably join in with the read along next month. I think it'll be now, or maybe later on in February, just because of when this one anyway, just as a last note, so the next month's theme is February theme. So this month's theme, what the future holds. We are so excited to reveal the February theme and our monthly box, and it is what the future holds. I don't know what the book is. I've not actually looked it up. Well, I think I did. Anyway, I won't say. So what the future holds. Where might humans be in 1,000 years from now? Will there be artificial intelligence roaming the streets, flying cars, or will we be living in a dystopian world? Probably, let's be honest. What if we discovered some form of magic? The future holds limitless possibilities, and this theme explores those ideas. You can expect items inspired by Warcross, Vicious, Red Rising, the Lunar Chronicles, and more. We're thrilled to reveal that one of the items in this box is a hand-pulled soy candle from Flick the Wick. Be perfect to keep your home cozy. Our featured book of the month is an epic fantasy adventure full of rune magic, rebellion, and finding where you truly belong. You can expect family bonds, unlikely friendships, and a powerful ancient army, which if awoken will change everything. This Fairyloot exclusive edition will have an exclusive cover, sprayed edges, artwork on the reverse of the dust jacket, foil embossing on the case, and will be signed by the author. So yeah, that's very exciting. I will be posting pictures of the items on my Instagram with the, oh, it does say here the January photo challenge is actually in March, so that's good to know. So that's probably when I'll be reading at Law, unless I read it later on this month. So I will be posting photos of all of the stuff on my Instagram at A Witch's Reading if you would like to see pictures of things closed up. I'll also be doing a blog post with all of this, so that if you wanted to see close-up pictures earlier, witchesreading.com will have that probably at some point next week. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I will speak to you all soon. I hope you enjoy this unboxing. If you have Law and you're going to be reading it, I'd love to know what you think. If you've already read it, let me know. Goodbye from Felix and goodbye from me.